Young Savage, why you trapping so hard? Why these niggas capping so hard? Why you got a 12-car garage?
Hey Fram, what's up? It's your girl Jordan, and I'm back with another video.
Y'all ready to settle down and get with this? You know, settle into this feeling? Because you know it's a lot of love here. Love.
So as you can see by the title, today's video is kind of different for me. It's like my first one of many, probably, because I had a lot of fun making this, but it is a do my makeup with me, get ready with me, whatever you want to call it. So to see how I went from a mess to this, please continue to watch. Here on my channel, we do focus on fashion, lifestyle, mental health, how to increase and grow your self-confidence, and so much more. But the main purpose here on my channel is to make sure that you're being fed spiritually, mentally, emotionally, whatever. So I don't care who you are. I want to support you in any way I can. I want to gravitate toward doing things that are going to service you and that are going to make you feel loved and appreciated, in alignment with my calling and my purpose here on YouTube. So if there's anything I can do to further assist or support you, you know what to do. You have my social media handles. You can leave comments, feedback, whatever you want to do. This time is for me and for you. So with that being said, let's move into the video. It's been a very long couple of weeks, so I want to do something different, and I want to do my makeup with y'all, which is something I never thought I would be doing because like I'm not that great at makeup, to be honest. But you know, sometimes I like watching people do makeup even if they're not the best. I just like think it's a time where you can see me in just like my natural light, because it wouldn't be right if I just came to y'all all the time just like with makeup on and all dolled up. Like, we gotta be real, okay? And this is a real moment. So while I'm doing my makeup, I kind of want to talk about spring trends. I know that that's what the focal point here is on fashion, on the fashion side of TikTok. So why not? Let's talk about the spring trends and do my makeup, okay? And I'll walk out through what products I'm using and stuff like that as I go, but for now, here we go. Okay, so before I get started with my makeup, I usually like to prime, and I am going in with my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. Also, y'all can see I'm kind of breaking out a little. Let's talk about trends. How do y'all feel about trends? Because I used to be big on like trying to keep up with them, but it's so hard, especially like when you develop your own style. I just feel like trends are like very, I won't say it's difficult, but it's just like I don't have time to keep on buying every cute thing that I see, you know what I mean? Because 9 times out of 10 I have something similar in my closet. So this year I decided I'm not gonna like do too much to try to keep up. I'm just gonna, if I see something cute, like I'll buy it, but only if necessary. So what I'm about to do now is get my little mustache, because I ain't had time to get a wax. As y'all can see, my eyebrows are a mess, so is my lips. So we're just gonna dust this off real quick. This is the most ratchet makeup routine y'all are gonna see, I promise. But I'm just being real. Just being real. Now we're done with our hairy lip. Before I even move into like the foundation of my face, I like to do my eyebrows first. I know a lot of people are indifferent about that. And I'm actually deciding, I'm just gonna do how I normally do for this video, but I am still trying to decide if I like to do my eyebrows before or after the foundation's on. Cause you know, once you start blotting and stuff, like your face, like getting the foundation into your skin, it kind of like gets on your eyebrow a little bit. But for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna do what I normally do, which is to do my eyebrows first. So let's get back to talking about spring trends. So I wrote down a couple that like I personally am digging for spring, like that I can think of in my own that I have in my own wardrobe, and that like I've already ordered a couple of pieces for. And you know, typically with spring trends is always like, obviously, like, you know, more of the loud type of colors. So like lavender is usually like a spring color, and then you have like your baby blues, you know, those types of colors. I want to stick with this year more like bright colors. And like when I say bright, I mean I almost want to be like this kind of bright. Matter of fact, because this shirt is sitting here, this is how bright I want to be this spring. Okay, I love hot pink and highlighter yellow and those kind of colors, and I used to wear them actually a lot. My mom used to hate how much I used to wear like loud colors, and this wasn't that long ago. That was my jam in like 2020. Like now you can catch me in a lot of black, but in like 2020, girl, I was out here looking like every kind of highlighter that you could think of, like blue, yellow, pink. I just like love highlighter colors for spring, any time of year, but mostly obviously for spring. And as y'all can see, that's just kind of how I do my eyebrow to base it. So let's do the other one and then we'll blend it out. The Bottega boots that everybody was like buying at one point, I thought they were really cute, and I liked that look because that's the type of look I'm talking about. Like that to me reminds me of spring. Those little like rubber boots, those rubber black and green boots, those always remind me of spring, and I would always see them and be like, oh my god, those would be so cute in spring, because I like the all black with the pop of color. But I guess that, you know, this is what I mean when I say like trends are up to you. Like don't rely on other people for trend advice, because if it was left up, you would be literally broke from trying to keep up. That was a word, Jordan. That was a word. But it's true. Like do whatever you think is cute. Don't be out here just like, if you're taking advice from somebody, like great, but don't be spending money that you really, it's like unnecessary money. Because to be honest, like some of these things, some of these trends, it's like unnecessary money. Like we're trying to keep up with people that can actually afford this stuff. Oh, I didn't tell you. I'm already doing horrible. This was the Fenty Beauty brow MVP stick that I use on my brows. And now I'm gonna take some of my Pro Filter Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Longwear Foundation in the shade 385. And I'm just gonna like, you know, create shape in my eyebrows. I don't like to use concealer yet, just because like I look so weird. Like I just don't look good with like a lot of makeup on my face. I noticed that. Like it's gonna seem like I'm putting on a lot because I like a lot of foundation, but I don't look good with like the whole like light underbrow and stuff. I don't really look good with that. So I just, you know, I stay in my lane. Y'all makeup beauty queens up there, keep inspiring me, but I'm gonna just stay in my lane. If you're shopping around for a new foundation, this is it. This is it, okay? I literally, I've gone through so many shades of Fenty Beauty, but it was so worth finding the right one. I actually have two here. This one is 400. I had a 410, too dark. The 400 made me look so orange, as y'all could see in previous videos. I think the 400 will work for me in maybe the summer, maybe. I'm a 385 truly, like it blends so well with my skin and it feels so light. I'm sorry that I keep jumping around on subjects too, but again, this is just me doing my makeup on camera so y'all can see. Those are my eyebrows and they look pretty good, so we can go ahead and move on. I also like to add foundation to my eyelids and under my eye because, you know, your eyes usually, sometimes depending on who you are, they tend to be like darker, or like you get like dark circles and stuff. Like I really don't have, they're not too bad, but I do notice that when I forget to put my foundation on my eyes, the makeup turns out really weird. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use my Fenty Beauty blender to blend this in, but I'm gonna put my foundation on here first.
Fries. Oh Lord, I mean fries and
You see the disrespect. The disrespect. I'm in here working. And these fools come in here.
Hey!
Get out of here. Get out of here. The disrespect. If you're a like eyeshadow person, like you like eyeshadow and like doing those cool looks, I would suggest doing this. I know like some people like to do their concealer first. I'm that girl who does. I'm kind of like lacking in the concealer department. So I got this in the shade 400, the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer in the shade 400. But again, like I told y'all earlier, this is a little orange for me and a little bit too dark almost, but orange mostly. So I'm gonna skip out on this concealer and I'm gonna use this old Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Caramel from NARS. This concealer is absolutely amazing. It's literally almost gone. It is gone. It is definitely gone, but we gonna make the best of it, okay? Because this is all we got to work with. I learned to do like right here, the inner corner, and then like the outer corner, because it gives you more of a lifted look, which is such a good idea. I never thought of that, especially considering like I have a pretty egg-shaped face. I'm so jealous of those jawlines, those high cheekbones, high jawlines. I have pretty high cheekbones, but I love the look of like Naomi Campbell and like Iman and like Tyra, like those, just that face. You know, they have just a very, I don't know, like the structure, like it's everything. So I want to recreate that on my own face, and we're just gonna jab, jab, jab. My next thing on my spring list was dual colored jackets. Dual colored. I don't know if that's like how you're supposed to say it, but y'all know like the jackets that are like half black, half white, half red, half pink, half blue, half green. Those are so cute. I love those looks. Like even the pants and the dresses that people are wearing, they're so cute. Oh my gosh. And like the monochromatic and like color matching and color blocking is so in. It's in almost every spring. Like almost every spring it just comes back around like naturally on its own terms. And like people still do it throughout the year, but it's so hot in spring for some reason. Like, I guess just because like that's when more people do louder colors. All right, so that's our concealer. Next is the fun part. We're gonna go back in with my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation in the shade 385, and we are going to paint, sis. We're going to paint. This is so fun to me. I don't know how y'all feel about putting on foundation, but I love it. And we're gonna take our Fenty Beauty foundation brush in 110, and we're gonna paint, sis. Paint, paint, paint. I know we talked a little bit about like keeping up with trends and stuff in the beginning, but I just kind of want to touch on that a little bit more and like emphasize on the fact of like, do whatever works for you. And I think like in doing stuff like this, like your makeup, and yeah, I put it on my ear because I want to make sure. In doing stuff like this, like your makeup or getting dressed, let your motivation and your inspiration be yourself. Like, however you're feeling, make that your inspiration. Life is about, my dog is looking at me like I'm just BSing. Life is about, you know, living and learning and like doing things that make you happy and truly, 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 truly enjoying every moment, because you don't get time back. And that's something that I, you know, have really learned over the course of like my own self-growth, but also like just observing others, you know, like it's my career, but at the same time, like I'm that person, like I've always been pretty observant. And so I've just noticed that like the more time we spend criticizing ourselves and trying to keep up with everybody else and all this other stuff, we neglect like the stuff that's already popping around us. You know what I mean? Like your life is popping, you are breathing, you're alive. Like your life is special. You wouldn't be alive and breathing if it wasn't. You wouldn't have had the opportunity to be alive and breathing. You wouldn't be an entity if your life wasn't special, or if you weren't called to do something great or to have everything that you desire. You're destined to have everything that you desire. But it's gonna take you appreciating what you already have to receive that. We have done our foundation. Like I told y'all, look how good. So we're just gonna brighten it up a tad bit more. So we're in a little bit more. Okay, let's stop talking about that because I'm getting behind. I think we've been recording for like 40 minutes. But okay, so next, now that we have done our concealer, we blotted it in, we're gonna move on to our bronzer. I have the Fenty Beauty Cocoa Naughty Sun Stalker bronzer. How I like to do my bronzer is kind of like how I like to contour. I like to just dab it in because I'm just trying to create depth in my face. And that's kind of what this does for me. I like to add it to my jawline to take away from some of that, I hope y'all can see. To take away some of that, oh, you can kind of see the difference from this side and this side. But to take away from some of the brightness that we just added, I'm gonna go around the borders of my face, near my hairline. Now I want to take some of my bronzer and add it to my nose to kind of contour my nose, starting at like the bridge. I'm gonna take my Tarte Party Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush. And this is just like a little sample I got a while ago, but I'm just now kind of using it. It's actually really bomb for like my skin. Like, it looks pretty good, and I don't like to do it on the apples. I like to kind of do it right here, like not kind of like in the spot where you typically highlight. A trick and a key, or whatever you want to call it, that I usually do, I'll take like this little Wet n Wild lipstick in 540A, and it's hot red rouge, and I like to like kind of dab it right in that spot, in that area, and then I'll dab it on just like I did, you know, with my blush, and it creates that same effect. Can you believe you can use lipstick to do that though? Like, how dope. Next, I want to take the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder in the shade Honey, and I like to just put it only in the spots under my eyes, where I concealed my under eyes. I'm going to take the back of my Fenty Beauty blender, and I'm just going to dab it in. While we're letting this kind of bake into our skin, I want to talk about what our next steps are going to be, because I'm probably going to have to speed this next part up because I'm talking to y'all too much. So what I like to do next is to do my eyes, and like I told y'all before, I really don't do too much with my eyes. I do my liner, which I use the Il Makiage in the shade Black Card. It's a waterproof liquid eyeliner. I recommend this, highly recommend this. I actually love Il Makiage, their foundation. I just couldn't find the right shade for myself, so I stuck with Fenty. And then I'll do my bottom liner in this e.l.f. No Budge retractable eyeliner in the shade Black, and I'm just gonna do a natural eyeliner, and then I am going to add my lashes, and I'll come back and do that. But for now, just watch this sped up clip because I'm talking too much. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going in with the Colossal Volume Express mascara from Maybelline in the color T002 Glam Black. And I just like to add a little bit of mascara because it looks so weird. Like, my eyelashes, my natural hair color is like a sandy brown with blonde in it. Matter of fact, I wish my brother was here, because if you saw my brother's hair, like, imagine Malcolm X, okay? Imagine Malcolm X. That's the exact same color that my brother's hair is, and that's my natural hair color as well. Yeah, so I'm just adding a little bit of mascara. And then I wanted to talk to y'all about the lashes that I actually use. I don't really like a full lash. I like a really natural lash, and I found this set, y'all, $5 for a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, for a set of 5. So basically $1 each. From Big Lots. This is the LA Colors Just Lash It. Their most popular false lash kit, and these are in the lash, sorry, it was a 6-piece set. These are in the lash, I don't know, it says C43153, Just Lash It, and the batch code is GS321. I don't know if that's gonna help you, but they're so nice, so cool. They come with an LA Colors lash adhesive, which is nice if you don't already use. I know a lot of people use hair glue, which I want to try because I heard it works really well. Or if you don't have your own lash glue already, that's cool. Like, literally $5 for 6 sets of lashes, and then with the adhesive, come on now. So I'm gonna take my Duo adhesive and just prep the lash to go on. But our makeup looks really good, y'all. Like, I'm really proud of it tonight. Y'all really have helped me today. I wasn't having like the best couple of weeks. Like, I'm grateful for every day, don't get me wrong, but you know, sometimes you just have like off day or off weeks. Like, that's how I felt ever since February 22nd 2022. Ever since that day, I feel like it's just been weird. I know everybody said that was a new spiritual awakening, spiritual unlocking. Well, I trust in my Lord and Savior to give me a spiritual awakening every day. Okay, but ever since that day, I just feel like it's just been weird. I wish I wasn't so awful at putting on lashes. Then this would be an experience. But y'all are just watching a trash lash person. And I know my eyes are probably supposed to be closed, but I don't know, y'all. This is just the only way I know how. So that's one side. Don't think I forgot about a highlighter either. I have this, I don't know how I feel about Jeffree Star. No shade to Jeffree Star, because I don't know every little piece of the situation because I don't care enough. But one of my really, really good queens, my really good friends, gave me this Jeffree Star Skin Frost 24 Karat Pro Palette. And Jeffree, I have enjoyed this highlighting palette. Like, it's been really, really fun to use with my complexion. And that's what I was worried about. But when my girl, shout out to Marissa, if you're watching, I miss you and I love you. But when she gave it to me, she's Caucasian, so she was like, this would probably look way better on your skin than it does on mine. But she's also like a beast at makeup. Like, she's freaking a freaking beast at makeup. She's just like so great. So she's like, this would look so good on your skin. It looks horrible on mine. So I took her advice, child, and I started using it. And ever since that day, this was like 3 years ago, 2-3 years ago. Ever since that day, I've been using me some Jeffree Star Cosmetic Pro Palette, okay? I ain't afraid to admit it, because he did his thing with that palette. He did his thing. What do y'all think? Like, I love these lashes. Do y'all like think that they're like too thin for you? How do you feel about them? Let's keep talking about this Jeffree Star palette, okay? This comes in the shades Dark Horse, Liberace, King Tut, Giza, Legendary, and Sarcophagus. Okay, Jeffree wasn't playing. Look at this, honey child. Look at this. These shades are the bomb, y'all. These shades are the bomb. So sometimes I use this one, which is the Legendary shade, and I use it for my blush if I'm feeling like extra sparkly, extra jubilant. I guess that's the word I would use for this. So I think we're gonna go in with the Dark Horse. And this is a brush that I got from Sephora, from the Sephora collection. It was the Mermaid collection. Isn't it so cute? It looks like a little, y'all can kind of see. It's a little mermaid. And I have all the other brushes too. Y'all could see me using some of those earlier. Though I'm not really big into brushes. I just use whatever I feel like I need. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of the Dark Horse shade and just apply it right above where we applied that blush earlier, and just sweep it. You don't want to do too much because you don't want to look like overdone. You want to just look like cooked, not overdone. We're gonna sweep it again on the other side. Just sweep, sweep, sweep. The tip of my nose. Look how cute that is. I love that. Do y'all put it at the tip of your nose, or is it just me like that does that? I don't know. And then I also like to just like right above my lip. right up on my lip where my Cupid's bow is. And that's all we're gonna do as far as like our face. Yay! I don't know which setting spray y'all use. Please let me know any other recommendations. I'm not really sure how I feel about this one, but this is the Fenty Beauty Baby What It Do Primer Makeup Refreshing Spray. It's very light. It's like really airy and refreshing. So the name fits. But I don't think it's like stronghold for me. You know what I mean? When I say stronghold, I mean like it's not really, it gets the job done, but it's not enough. Y'all know like when I record in front of a light. So like instantly my T-zone is like oil. I used to use the Urban Decay all-nighter setting spray. That bad boy right there. I might have to go back to that. I love that setting spray. Anyways, to finish it up, we're gonna go in with our lip liner pencil in the shade Chestnut. This is from MAC. This is like my go-to, and I outline my lips a little bit different because I have no top lip. This is, let's talk about insecurities. Okay, this used to be like my biggest one other than my thighs. Like this used to be my biggest insecurity, is my small top lip, but now I embrace it. Okay, like I love my small top lip, especially like seeing Gabrielle Union rock hers all the time. Like you can't tell me anything about my small top lip. Okay, you used to be able to. You used to get me. You used to get me with this, but now I'm just like, girl, that top lip, it might be small, but it does what it needs to do. I usually like to like overline my lip, my top lip. I'm not gonna do it too much today. I'm just gonna emphasize on my Cupid's bow. See, y'all can kind of see how I did like a V. I like to do an X first, and then like that creates that like arrow. I call it an arrow right there at my Cupid's bow. It creates an arrow and then it shapes my lips. So when I do that, I don't overline my top lip, just because like, again, I just wanted some shape in my lips. So it's my go-to gloss. That or the Beauty Bakery gloss, or the hair store gloss. Anything super shiny, because it just looks so good. See? Like you don't, once you add the gloss, once you add the sauce gloss, the gloss that gives you the sauce, what else do you need? Thank y'all so much for watching. I'm glad that y'all were able to do my makeup with me. This was very therapeutic for me. Like, I've never thought that I would do my makeup on camera, just because again, I kind of suck at makeup, but I had so much fun, and I hope that y'all enjoyed watching. If you did enjoy watching, go ahead and give this a big thumbs up, because it does help me continue to produce this content, because it lets me know that y'all like it. And also, if you are new here, please go ahead and subscribe. And also, any and everybody, please turn on your notification bells, as I do want you to be updated every time that I post, which is usually Wednesdays and Saturdays. But just in case of the event that I post a random video one day, or I forget to post, you'll be notified, which is great. So thank y'all so much again for watching, and I'll see y'all the next time. Bye.
Broke the shell. They say crack kills, nigga, my crack sell.